Today on Steve's Makerspace, we are going deep into the challenge mode builder, asking what if? What if? Hi everybody, Steve from Steve's Makerspace, and we are back in Scrap Mechanic. We are back in the challenge mode builder. A week ago I did a video introducing the challenge mode builder, showing you some basics, and then I saw Scrap Man play the Corridors challenge, and that thing blew my mind. I said, there's a lot more going on here. We got to get back into the challenge mode builder and check it out again. Let's look at it in more detail. Let's ask what if? What if? And I asked that. I spent so much time on it, it's going to take 2 videos to show you everything that I tried. So let's get into part 1 of experiments with the challenge mode builder. Okay, so this is just a very simple challenge mode build. So in my previous video I didn't bother putting these tools in the chest because you have tools available to you when you're building your vehicle. So why did they even give you tools? And once you get out of the building area, I can't use those tools, right? Well, that's not really correct. So I'll show you in a little bit what I mean by that. So one thing I learned is that after you build your vehicle, you can actually save this vehicle, just like you would any other build in regular Scrap Mechanic. You can also spawn something. As long as you have the parts available, you can spawn anything that you've built previously in Scrap Mechanic. So here I've just spawned this very simple car. It doesn't even turn, but it's just for testing. So I'm going to get out and I'm trying to place my lift. I can't place my lift. I can't lift up this vehicle. I can't use my wiring tool, so can't use the welding tool. Okay, so we know that, at least I knew that. But let me see if there's a difference with the items that I had in the chest. Do they work differently? Let's start with the hammer, see if that works. Yes, I can hit the vehicle with my hammer. I still can't weld. I can shoot my vehicle. I cannot paint it. Okay, can't wire it. Can't lift it. Oh, I can place the lift though. That's interesting. Can I build something? What could I build? I don't have sufficient parts to build any of these things. Okay, I'm going to do a reset here, and I'm just going to create a block and then save this. Block 1. All right, I'll make another little block set. Block 2. What happens if I hit this out of the build area? Will that trigger the... Nope, it doesn't start the challenge. It doesn't start the clock ticking. Okay. Okay, let me get in and drive out. And then I'm going to get out. And what am I going to do? Let me see if I can build something now. I've got my lift that I got out of the chest. And there we go. I can build something out here. Cool. I can spawn something in. Let me spawn in my metal block as well. Alright. Interesting. Okay, I'm going to get my weld tool out and... Oops, I deleted a block. That's not what I meant to do. Okay, I can weld 2 objects together. But I can't weld to the vehicle. Alright. Can I build on top of this? Yes, I can. So I have 4 metal blocks in my inventory right now. If I delete that, I got 5, 6, okay, 7. So I'm increasing my inventory when I do that. Can I paint these? Yes, I can. How about using my connection tool? Okay, I'll need something that I can connect, so I don't have something to connect to the switch. Alright, we'll just try the connection tool and a switch. Put the switch there. There we go. It looks like I can use the connection tool. Nice. Okay, let's see what happens here. I've got a chest. The chest in the building part I've attached to the ground. I've put a switch and a connection tool inside of it. Let me save and test this. Alright, I've built my vehicle. I'm driving out. Now let's see. Can I see in the chest? Yes, and I can take things out of the chest. Okay. I can't delete the chest itself and put it into my inventory because it's attached to the ground. Okay, now I've given myself enough parts that I could spawn in a second test car. There it is. So I've got my car that I've already driven, and I can attach things to this test car. So that's the one I drove out, and this is one I just spawned in. Okay. And let's do the connection tool. Looks like I can use the connection tool on the car that I spawned in here. Okay, I'll build some extra blocks and use my welding tool. I cannot weld it to the ground. I can weld it to this vehicle. Alright. Okay, what if I spawn my test vehicle, a new test vehicle, and then drive it in here? Will I win the... No. I won't. Okay, interesting. Okay, what if I just put a seat on this block? Is it triggered by the seat? Let's hit this over. And I don't have it. Oh, there it goes. The timer has started. Okay, what if, can I just hit the seat into here? Okay. And come on. Nope. Yes. Okay, so the seat and me have to be in here in order for the timer to stop and to win. Now, is it just the seat that has to cross this line? What has to... Nope, not the seat. The entire vehicle has to cross that line. Okay. But it has to include a seat. Also notice here that I put two different player build areas, and they're both turned off as soon as I leave. So that's interesting. So let's take a look at some of these custom build parts. This is the big sensor, and it senses the player or vehicle, and it senses them through walls, and there's a trigger, but it's not being triggered in build mode. So let's get into testing mode. Now if I just walk over here in test mode, does that trigger it? No. Okay, let's build our vehicle and then get in front of the sensor, and there we go, we triggered it. Okay, so we actually have to have the challenge started and then it triggers. Okay. Now I notice under the build platform there is a spot for a connection. So let me try connecting this to something. Okay, I've connected it to a light. The light is off at the moment. We'll go into test mode and the light is now on. Okay. Now we'll exit the build area, and there, the light goes off. Alright, that's good to know. Okay, so knowing all this, I've designed a new challenge. We're going to come out of here. Now I'm going to go to the chest. I'm going to grab some additional parts. Let's say this chest is like hidden and you can't access it until you get over the line or something. I don't know. Okay, what do we're going to... I've created a lift. So I've given the player enough material to be able to build a lift. I've already built this lift and I saved it, so I've got the materials that I can spawn this in. So now I'm going to drive up here. I'm going to get out. I still have to attach a switch. So I'll attach a switch to this. So the lift is loose. The lift is, I should specify, the lift is something that I spawned in or created. If I had left the lift here as part of the building of the challenge, and even if I left it loose, the player wouldn't have been able to attach a switch or use their connection tool. And I meant to give me enough parts to build 2 lifts, and apparently I did not somehow give myself enough parts. But I can take this lift off from that end and put it down on this end and reuse the lift. Okay, we'll put that down. Let's turn it on. It comes up. I'll drive onto the lift. Stop, get out. Lift goes down. I get back in, I drive, and here we go, I win. Okay, that was pretty sweet. Okay, I'm going to wrap it up here for part 1 of the challenge mode builder experiments. I hope you've enjoyed this and got some good information. Let me know what you think in the comments. In a few days I'll have part 2 out, and we can continue looking in detail at the challenge mode builder. Please like and subscribe, and thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye! Steve's Makerspace.